Ticketmaster account. And they're not alone. Across the country, others are making similar claims. Their tickets transferred to a stranger with no fast way to get them back. Here's Gwen Baumgardner with our sister station in Seattle.
14 tickets gone in minutes.
I felt sick. I panicked.
Virginia Lasky says she was getting ready for work when she saw these emails come in.
So that's kind of what I saw when I first logged in.
Notifications for tickets for upcoming shows and musicals were sent to someone else, transferred from her Ticketmaster account to a total stranger.
When I clicked on the tickets, like one by one, it showed they had all been transferred and claimed.
At first, she thought it must be a mistake, but an online search shows she's not alone. Dozens of Ticketmaster customers claiming they also had tickets stolen from their accounts.
More and more, I found comments from people on Reddit, just random posts. Like, people are commenting, like, this is happening, like, everywhere.
Many of these claims happening in the months following Ticketmaster's massive data breach in May. Personal information stolen from as many as 500 million customers. In a statement, Ticketmaster says passwords were not exposed in the recent breach, adding that the vast majority of these incidents are because scammers have accessed a fan's email account. Cybersecurity expert Jeff Steele says breaches are becoming more common and that they can have a real impact, whether it's stolen tickets or stolen funds.
Unfortunately, everybody's a victim. We're all victims. All we can do now is try to make ourselves less of a victim.
Virginia says she's reached out to Ticketmaster multiple times, told to wait 3 to 5 business days for a response. She's hopeful she'll have her tickets returned, but doubts she'll ever have peace of mind when using the app.
Kind of like, even if we get that back, like, who's to say it can't just happen again?
That was Gwen Baumgardner reporting. There's really no guarantee you can keep your tickets safe, but Ticketmaster's top advice is setting up a strong password. And new at 11, one of our school districts got hit with a ransomware attack. This involves information on students and staff. Richmond Community Schools posted about the security attack with its Power School software system. The district shut down the system and is working with federal agencies to find out if anybody's private information got into the wrong hands. The district said it may take several days to restore its systems. Because of this, students will be on a 2-hour delay Monday. The CDC said cases of whooping cough are surging in the U.S. It says cases are 5 times higher than they were at the same point last year. This month, 3 local schools have confirmed cases, and since late July, Dayton and Montgomery County Public Health has reported 46 cases. Doctors say the spike is most concerning for the most vulnerable, like young children and the elderly.
About a third of infants will get hospitalized, and actually about 1% of infants that develop whooping cough will actually die from the infection.
Doctors say the best protection against whooping cough is vaccination. Here's a look at whooping cough cases around the state. The CDC said Ohio's had almost 700 cases this year. Only Pennsylvania, New York, and California have higher numbers. Whooping cough symptoms can be hard to detect because they are similar to a cold, but the cough can last weeks, even months. It can cause a runny nose, fever, sleep apnea, and it could make it hard for some to breathe. One of Dayton's oldest bakeries reopened today after a kitchen fire. On Facebook, Smales Pretzel Bakery said its oven is working again. The oven caught fire last month. The bakery said it's so excited to be back open, it sold $1 soft pretzels this morning. Weather specialist Nick Dunn joins us with your Storm Center 7 forecast. Nick, hoping for less wind, or we're having less wind, right?
Yeah, we are having less wind, and that's really been one key ingredient to helping those power outage numbers continuing to drop. In fact, let's take a look at some of those power outage numbers this evening across the Miami Valley. This is kind of a county by county look. As you see, Montgomery, Warren, and Greene County still with a lot of work to do, but again, progress continues. We're down to under 50,000 across the Miami Valley. And while our progress is working and we're seeing those numbers improve, that cannot be the same across the rest of the country for those that were impacted by Helene. In fact, you see South Carolina still at 950,000 outages, North Carolina over 600,000. But you can tell exactly where Helene's path moved right across the country and really caused a lot of problems. So hopefully we can see these numbers get better in the coming days as we can hopefully get some much nicer weather into the Miami Valley and really across the country. Right now, live Doppler 7 continuing to show light showers, temperatures generally in the middle 60s. So at least it's not a cold rain, but certainly the light rain not making things perfect for crews to get power restored, but it is better than the 60-plus mile-per-hour wind gusts that a lot of us saw yesterday. Putting live Doppler 7 into motion, still seeing this kind of east to west movement, not something that you typically see, but we are on the northeast side of a stubborn area of low pressure. This is the remnants of what was Category 4 Helene. And the reason why it's not moving very quickly, there's nothing really to make it move any quicker. We've got high pressures off to our north and northeast, also off to our west. So this system is just kind of parked over us, and it's going to be with us here for the next couple of days. Let's give you a live look out to Greenville late this evening. Roads are damp here with those light showers and drizzle coming through. Not really expecting much in the way of any kind of a fog issue for us tonight. That may change though as we get towards the later portions of Monday night into Tuesday. Tonight's forecast, lows lower to middle 60s across the Miami Valley. Light showers are set to continue for us. Let's break down futurecasts. Help you plan your Sunday. As you go out the door early, we are continuing to keep a very close eye on the potential for, again, some light and scattered showers to get your Sunday morning started. Certainly not a washout by any means, but as we get into the afternoon, we may find a few steady pockets of rain and even an isolated thunderstorm not out of the question, but we're not anticipating severe weather. You notice temperatures tomorrow really struggling to get towards 70 degrees. As we take you into Monday, we start the day mostly cloudy and maybe a couple of showers to get the day started, but to get the day over with, I should say. As you see, we do find a few pockets of clearing at the end of the night on Monday, and that may set the stage for some patchy fog as we get towards Tuesday morning. In fact, even the potential for some dense fog on early Tuesday morning. Here's a look at my Storm Center 7-day forecast. 71 for the high tomorrow. We're up to 78 for Tuesday as we start to dry things out. 69 for a high there on Wednesday and Taylor. We even have a couple nights next week with overnight lows in the 40s. Big change on the way.
News Center 7 looked at what drivers can do to stay safe on wet roads, even before getting behind the wheel. Goodyear Auto Service says drivers should check their tire tread depth. You can do this by taking a penny with Lincoln's head upside down. If you can see the head, your tread is worn. Also, check your tire pressure. Too low or too high can lead to reduced traction. Plus, you want to check your windshield wiper blades. If they leave streaks, it's time for a change. And make sure your lights work so other drivers can see you. People woke up to this, smoke and fire. New at 11, we're taking you through what we saw on scene and what firefighters told us.